Hey guys, it's Jessica from Smashing Ink Vinyl. This is a tutorial on how to do a gloss etching. You want to make sure that you have all of your supplies, including 631 with your design cut out in mirror image, and all of your weeding tools, tape, scissors, transfer tape, and of course what you're going to be etching, and the etching cream. You want to weed out the opposite areas, so the areas where you want etched. Once your design's weeded, go ahead and add transfer tape. I'm using paper transfer tape in this video, but clear transfer tape will work as well. Squeegee out your design really good to make sure it's attached, and then you'll want to go ahead and trim off the excess. The next step is going to be to clean the glass surface with the alcohol. This is just going to make sure that there's nothing that gets in the way of your decal stencil adhering properly. All right, once that is done, your next step is going to be to get your stencil attached to the glass. In this example, I'm going to be showing you how I do the hinge method. However works best for you to install the decal is fine. But in this method, you basically put a piece of tape down the middle once you know exactly where you want it to be, and that just holds it in place while you're installing the decal. Once you have it secured down, you're going to pull up the one side of the decal, and you're going to take scissors and cut off the paper backing that the decal was on. This is going to allow you to adhere that part of the decal to the glass. So you'll just squeegee from the middle where the hinge is and just keep squeegeeing until you've got that whole piece attached. Once that piece is attached, you can go ahead and remove that hinge that you use with tape. It's no longer needed since the decal is partially adhered. The next step is going to be to remove the other side of the decal paper backing. So you can either flip it to where it kind of pushes out, or as you see in the video, I just pulled it off, and then you just hold it up and press it on. The cutting board moved around on me quite a bit, so it may be helpful to tape it down. Once that part's done, you're going to go ahead and remove the transfer tape. That way all that we're left with is our glass with the stencil attached. After you have got the stencil attached and the transfer tape removed, if you need to, depending on your design and how everything's set up, you can go ahead and add tape around just to block off any extra areas so that you don't accidentally get etching cream onto the areas that you don't want it. The next step is to apply the etching cream. I'm using a sponge brush. You don't want a super thick or thin layer, but you want to make sure you cover all of the areas. Once you're done with this, the next step is going to be to sit for about 20 minutes, and it's not going to hurt it if it's any longer. And then you're going to want to make sure to wash off all of the etching cream completely. You may have to scrub it or use some gloves. Once all the etching cream has been removed, try to dry the design down as much as possible so it's easier to do the next step. The next step is to remove your stencil, and as you can see, the etching is showing up right away. And here is the final results. If you guys have any questions, please let us know.